pledge of allegiance, and we'll get into this. Who wants to volunteer? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Please seated. If you find an empty chair, please use it. Anybody in the audience? Yeah, there are some empty chairs. Please feel free to sit down and relax a little bit. Okay. We want to adopt the agenda as of right now. Do we have no? Okay.
A motion to adopt the agenda?
So said. Second on the floor. Discussion. Saying none. All those in favor? Aye. That's 4-0. One absentee. Okay. And in closed session, and bringing up, we took no action. We didn't take action there, but it was informative. Some of the items we've got that's going on right now. Okay. Any acknowledgement, sir?
Mr. President, I would like to invite at this time the principal from Loma Vista School. Is she? Hey, Katie Balseri.
Good evening, everyone. Can I use my teacher voice, or do I need to use microphone? Can you hear me if I just use the big voice? Okay.
What did you say?
First of all, I'm Katie Ballesteri. I'm the principal from Loma Vista School. It's a pleasure to be here with Claudia Morales, our vice principal. We always love to be at board meetings to acknowledge our community and the positive things they're doing. This evening we thought we would present our Perfect Attendance Awards because of course attendance is the first step towards learning. If you're not at school, you're not learning. We have a very long list of students who have been at school on time every day since the first day of class. So, once I present our Perfect Attendance Awards, there are a few additional members of our community who we'd like to acknowledge. So, without further ado, Ms. Morales is going to help me with this. I think I heard the students will come and then venture their way around this way. So, Loma Vista Superstars, when you come up, shake Ms. Morales' hand this way. And then we'll have you come around and meet all of our board members and district administrators. Okay, here we go. Ramon Aguilar Maldonado. Joaquin Aguilar. Justin Alvarez. Mary Alvarez. Jorge Arias Torres. Oscar Barajas. Angel Camacho. They really did attend school.
Classified demerits.
Fabian Canchola. Eric Canseco. There's many Erics, but okay, here we go. Andrew Espinosa Rios. Adrian Figueroa. Marissa Giron. I have another one, all right. Pablo Giron. Alexis Gonzalez. Cynthia Gonzalez. Miguel Guzman. Sakai Harris, Aranelli Hernandez Carrillo, Adriana Huerta Rangel, Orlando Lepe, Julian Maddox, Giovanni Mello, Luis Para Perez, Francisco Rangel Rodriguez, Sergio Rodriguez Perez. Julissa Sanchez Pablo. Leonardo Tovar. Victoria Tovar. Isabel Vargas Vargas. Eric Vasquez. Eric Velasco San Agustin. Jasmine Zavala. And Alexis Zayas. Okay. Well, like I said, maybe they're home doing their homework. They were worried about getting out today, so they couldn't make it to school. May I ask you to please give those students who are here one more round of applause? So one additional note is that a school community is more than our staff and our students. We have a great group of volunteers who help us every day. So I wanted to thank them publicly here. We try to thank them on a regular basis, but it's always nice to be recognized other than that. So these are some of our athletic coaches who have freely, out of their own time and their own schedules, come to school on a regular basis and gone to the games, and we actually had an undefeated volleyball season, so we're very proud of our coaches and our students. Is Anita Dubster here? How about Kimberly Brown? I am so for something today. How about Maria DeFranco?
She's here.
I'm here. There you go. And how about Jasper DeFranco?
He's here.
Thank you, Coach. Yes, please. Stanley Escalona. Pablo Bailon. And last and absolutely not least, is a gentleman who spends pretty much every single day at our school. You all know that lunchtime is the time when many of our staff members would love to escape because it's the most difficult time at school. And this person spends his lunchtime at our school helping us out every single day. So, huge thanks to Albert Uribe. So again, thank you for the opportunity, and I hope we have a fantastic rest of the board meeting, and I'll see you again later.
Mrs. Benzaballesteri, Eric Velasco needs his applause. He just got here.
Eric, to order. It should make it easy for you.
Who's doing this homework?
Thank you. Yeah, now, children, you gotta go home and do some homework now. You're excused. Next item. We're gonna have employee organizations for us. Let's go first. CSCA, no report, so noted. And we have thank you very much.
Name the board, superintendent, administrator, everyone. I'd like to talk about a concern of teachers right now, and that is with the manner in which the LCAP review has been handled. The original plan had been to have very few, very limited number of teachers represent all the teachers. We feel that the review of the LCAP should be an integral part of the process. It should be made valuable by the inclusion of all stakeholders in a meaningful way, not just in small, just small handfuls of people, but there should be some real input to make it meaningful. Last year, I know, was a learning year. We were learning about the LCAP. It was the first time for that. But this year, we should have been able to use some of those experiences to carry on in a better way. And I'm hoping that next year, for sure, that the district will be a little more ahead of the curve, a little more timely, and search out the input of all stakeholders in a much broader way. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have the substitute teachers before us? I don't think so. Okay. Next item. The superintendent's.
Yes, Mr. President, I'm happy to report that last week we had the annual state conference called CABE, California for Bilingual Education. From the district, we sent 32 people representing administrators, teachers, parents. So it was well attended. I encourage next year and the years to come to participate, and this is the most important conference statewide. And very happy to see all that representation in the conference. A second thing, I just learned it this morning. Yesterday in Harvard College, we had the Monterey County spelling bee competition among all the schools in the county, and students participating in this contest. And I just received the result this morning, and I'm happy to announce that Anthony Santa Ana, the Laurelwood Elementary School, a 6th grade student, got the 2nd place in the Monterey County. So we will be making a big deal next regular board meeting. Hey, the 1st place was a student from All Saints Day School. 2nd was Salinas City Elementary School District, and the 3rd place was from Carmel Middle School, 6th grade. So hey, not bad. Very happy.
this part right now, we'll have our board members to my left, to the right. Do you have any comments?
Dr.
or
Luza, stole my
experiences?
thunder. I was going to talk about the grade spelling bee, but it was nice.
I have a couple of things. One, I'd like to talk about the BTSP testing that's going on. The testing, the benchmark, the STAR, all of those things, I feel very strongly that teachers are way overwhelmed with that. And I'd like to see that we just have a pre and a post, maybe one in the middle, but to have, I mean, some teachers are giving like 3 or 4 tests all at once, and all this instruction time is going away while you're implementing these tests. And I know in particularly, I guess the upper grades, you had to go back into the computers and there were a couple questions that had to be readjusted or something. I just think all of it, we need to take a look at it. Baseline, mid, and post, in my opinion, it was plenty of testing. And I hope that we can take a look at it and reevaluate it and streamline it so that we're not giving so many tests. I volunteered to help someone with the BTSP, and it took like 30 minutes per student, and there's 28 students. So, I mean, and I was volunteering. There's no way that that teacher would have been able to do those, all that testing on their own and still teach the class. So it's really not fair to the teachers, it's not fair to the students. So I'm hoping that we can take a look at that and try to readjust it. And less testing is possible, but still have measurement. All right. I have 2 things for Dr. Luza, if I could please, to respond to community concerns. Last meeting, if you could you respond to the SARC questions, the school accountability numbers, clarification regarding the discrepancies. Also, the request regarding Public Records Act, what the status is. And the third thing is, what plan do we have to be more inclusive to all the teachers on LCAP?
Ms. Barnes, in the following item, replies to previous concern, will be addressing those issues.
All 3?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, when will that happen?
Now.
Okay.
After the board members finish, we go to reply to previous concerns.
And, okay, sorry, okay. Just want to make sure.
It's called an underscore. Anything else? No. Mr. Kim? Right. On my behalf, I'd like to inform you that I attended CABE as well. And I attended a number of workshops at the same time, great presence of audiences, public speakers that we had. Bottom line is that there were about, 4,000 people there? About 4,000 people there from all over California and from out of state and out of this country as well. I had a conversation with a gentleman from Australia, had a conversation with a gentleman from the Philippine Islands, who is now a U.S. citizen of California, of the United States, and a member of California community. But most of all, what was happening is that our parents, our faculty, and the administration that attended did a fantastic job in helping other groups, neighbors such as Monterey County, Pajaro Valley, not Monterey County, but Monterey, what do you call it, Alisal School District, and Salinas Union High School District, as well as Pajaro Valley. Some people came from Santa Cruz, and some people came from Seaside, I believe. Yes. But if you were sitting there in an audience of 3,000 people out of 4,000, listening to one speaker who spoke for 3 hours straight and gave us history, the present, and also projected some of the issues that we need to be doing as educators, and also as parents, and also as community people. So I just wanted to share that with my colleagues here. Thank Dr. Luza as well. He was a keynote speaker at lunch. We kept telling us, stop, finish your food, we got to go back to work. You know, that kind of stuff. So he moved us along as well as we got to know other people as well. Thank you very much for allowing me to say that. And I want to thank Ms. Richard. She was there personally, professionally, and she was on the agenda all the time. So thank you very much. Any other questions? colleagues over here have concerns or ideas? No, saying none. Superintendent, Dr. Luza, it's yours.
All right. We had a couple of concerns last board meeting, and I would like to address them. Number one, we have 8 different groups from Salinas City community expressing thank you and very grateful what this administration have done the last 2 years. I'm moved to see positive comments, and I say thank you to all those who expressed those positive comments. Among those concerns were from this group of people about dual immersion, bilingual education, and issues related to English learners. What's going to happen? The new superintendent, are they going to, those programs to stay? Anyway, at this time I would like to say that Salinas City Elementary School District has 3 programs in place. Structured English Immersion, which is English, alternative program, bilingual education, and dual immersion. And I need to tell the community, remind the community that it's not up to the superintendent, it is not up to the teachers, it is not up to the administration to decide which programs are we going to be teaching. It's up to the community. The law in California is very clear. Parents are the only sole one to decide which programs and which language those students are going to be taught. So basically, I'm saying we are going to follow the law, and I assume, absolutely assume, that the new superintendent is going to follow the law too. So parents decide for their children education. Okay, another concern was about the numbers reported in the SARC online. At this time, I would like to call the Assistant Superintendent, Jerry, please.
Yes, Dr. Luza, trustees, Terry Ryan and Beatrice Tidez put in a huge forensic effort, and the further they dug into it, the more they found. And we have a short PowerPoint to give you the present status and our schedule as we pursue the final numbers over a 4-year period. This time, Terry Ryan, Director of Facilities, Beatrice Tidez.